Welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting article and that Bitcoin and XRP and Bitcoin tweet volumes actually mirror the price more, kind of like better than almost any other metric. You can see that this is the Google search trend volume data, and the blue figures here are the green line is the Google Trends SVI values for Bitcoin, and the blue is actually Bitcoin price. As you can see, green and blue, green actually precedes blue by a little bit, and then it dumps down. It's not that exact, but it does have high correlation with Bitcoin price. Now, if we look at the Bitcoin tweet volumes, it's almost a mirror. I mean, it's going to be the closest a mirror as it can be. The Bitcoin tweet volumes are the yellow, and the actual Bitcoin price is blue. Now, if you look at December of 2017, you can see the yellow volume went way high, and it generally precedes the blue volume by a day or two. So one of the best predictors of Bitcoin price is actually the tweet volume of BTC. So you can actually see from this graph that that's true, and it's not like the other way around, because since the tweet volume generally precedes the increase in price, that means only that the tweet volume could cause the price, if there's any causation, which it just might be correlation. Correlation does not imply causation, obviously. So it can't be that the blue line, the XRP price, is causing the tweet volume. It can only be the other way around, because the tweet volume precedes the price by a few days each time, as we were crawling up in 2017. This graph only goes to like mid 2018, but I've actually got the XRP and Bitcoin tweets chart on the other tab, and we're going to actually take a look at it. So as you can see, this is the Bitcoin tweets chart, and the red is the XRP tweets chart. As you can see, in October 2018, September, October, which was like the big pump last year, you can see the tweet volume all of a sudden spiked up. And as you can see in 2017, December 2017, January 2018 of last year, Bitcoin tweets suddenly spiked up, and that perfectly mirrors the price. It precedes the price by a couple of days, as we saw on the other graph report here. So where are we now? We're still kind of down in the dumps right now. Don't pay attention to this drop off. That's just May. They just don't have data yet. But it's actually remained very constant since January, which means the overall interest on social media has not really changed. Now you'll notice an interesting pattern, that the number of tweets was constantly dropping into October, January, although the slope was decreasing. And since January, late January, we actually haven't decreased in Bitcoin tweets, but we haven't really increased either. So since this chart generally precedes the tweet volume generally precedes a price increase, as shown here, you might want to keep a close eye on the tweet volume of both XRP and Bitcoin, because that has the highest correlation with price. Now, correlation does not mean causation, but sentiment is extremely important in the market, and sentiment is what causes FOMO, which is what causes the price to go up. I highly doubt it'll be utilization for either Bitcoin or XRP or any of these coins. I will link this particular link. I will link this particular link in my description, because you can actually see all the other coins as well. Like if you want to see LTC, you can see that we have Litecoin tweets here, and then July 2018. But even in the Litecoin price increase, Litecoin's price does not actually reflect the tweets all that well. But XRP's and BTC's actually do. So I think it would behoove you to actually pay attention to these charts for XRP and BTC, and maybe it can be a better predictor for you, because it's been a pretty damn good predictor so far, looking at this price graph of major pumps and dumps for both Bitcoin and XRP. I'm not really sure about the other coins. You'll have to look at them and compare them to the price charts. I hope this becomes a very good. I hope this actually becomes a very useful tool I hope this becomes a very useful tool for you to actually gauge where some of these FOMOs are. As you can see for Binance Coin, it's pretty good too, because the number of Binance Coin tweets basically started coming up in February and March. And guess what? That's where the price actually went up. And this does precede the pump in Binance Coin some. So keep an eye on this chart. Keep an eye on this data. If you see it suddenly go up one day, that might be your signal that there is going to be a pump coming, a big pump coming. So keep an eye on this chart. And I would really say just, look at as many data sets as possible and make your decision based on that. But overall, this chart is one of the best indicators because it always precedes the price increase, and it's definitely something you want to look at. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Check out my Twitter, it's in the description. Also, like and subscribe if you like my content. Please retweet it and share it on social media. Thank you and have a nice day, everyone.